Hi everyone, this is Ian Bennett with West Coast Fire Training, and welcome to Training Minutes. We're here in Midwest City with Brian Brush and his Lone Star Tactical Building, and today we're going to talk about what we believe is the true purpose of live fire training. The first purpose of all live fire training for us is to normalize the live fire environment. As a new or inexperienced firefighter, the inside of a burning building is like nothing else in the human experience. There's nothing really that can get you ready for it except for either actual fires or realistic fire training. In the past, the way we got it was you just went on a lot of runs. Well, and that's great if you get to go on a lot of calls, but what about those folks who don't respond to a lot of fires? And what about the new firefighter? They're going to be flooded with stress hormones that's going to cause all sorts of physical and emotional reactions. They need experience, they need time with realistic live fire training that will make them understand and feel comfortable in the live fire environment so that they're relaxed, cool, calm, and collected. The second major purpose of live fire training is to develop cues and context for known skills or decisions. So we often see with new or inexperienced firefighters that when they go to a fire, they do the wrong thing or they do the right thing at the wrong time or in the wrong way. And it's because they don't have a cue. We can create those cues with realistic live fire training. So I can create a condition that mimics what you can control with a pump can and point that out to the student and then have them control it. I can create rollover in a hallway that necessitates a flow and move attack, have the students watch it so that they can really imprint that cue in their mind and then flow water and show what a good flow and move attack looks like. Even if it's a bad flow and move attack, we can analyze it, recreate the conditions again, and correct that error. But that requires us to slow down, give the students time to perceive the cue, and we need instructors who are able to point out the cue. And the third thing that we want to focus on in live fire training is building confidence. Lots of times in the past, live fire instructors have created conditions that almost necessitate that the student fail. What that teaches the student is, if I cannot succeed in training, how am I possibly going to succeed in the real world where things may be even more difficult? Instead, we need to create conditions that push the student, but only just past their level of confidence. So if we combine normalization of the live fire environment, good cues and context for the skills that they know, we will build that confidence and they will be unstoppable in real fires.